Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage! Give me sushi!
Namaste HexAsians, how is everyone doing? I hope you can hear me well. Let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah, you know the drill. Let me know in chat what you guys are drinking. We already have Bitfiness saying he is drinking miso honey. I don't know what kind of drink that is. I was as usual drinking some Starbucks. Actually, no, I'll come clean. This is an old cup which I washed and kind of reuse every time I'm going out in the park, like just to show off that I'm drinking Starbucks and not just normal coffee. We have Crypto Cashew joining us. Yeah, thanks for confirming. And yeah, drink water, my friend. It's good for your health. But remember the wise words. Water is good for you, but you can also drown in it. Anyways, just random things. Basmati rice. Yeah, man, that's I think the best like nothing compares to basmati rice. And of course, we have red squirrel. Oi, oi. Good morning to you. From I think he's good morning means I think he's in somewhere around the Europe region. I I keep forgetting. Anyways, hmm, so I'm hoping Frank would be joining me later. Of course, he's busy with his work, and I always tell him, yeah, people in real life take priority over streaming. And so yeah, tap water. I'm not sure. Like, depends on where you are, how good tap water is. Like previously, I used to, like when I was in Mumbai, I regularly drank tap water. Like I was used to it. When I moved to Manila, I started drinking tap water, but in the past 2 3 years, like I could really taste the chemicals in the water, so I had to shift to drinking bottled water. But still good. Like so, what was I talking about? Yeah, if you have any specific topics to discuss, please mention it in chat. I had kind of made a small speech regarding the title, which is Buy Low, Sell High. Um, this was specifically regarding opportunities that come. So, and of course, there are so many now business courses on YouTube. Everybody's shilling one. The most advertised one right now is by Andrew Tate. So, like, I'm trying to create one of my own, and these are the like basic of business or trading. Anything is this, that is buy low, sell high. Now, to be more elaborate, there are three ways you can do this, which is categorized as uh, when, where, and how much. So basically, you can buy low, sell high, real goods by three ways. First one is when, that is timing. Like right now, we have the Black Friday sale going on, and as well as we'll have I think it's called Cyber Monday. So people, if you are doing that, you can buy stuff on these sales and sell them back later at a good price difference. So that was the when aspect of it. Second one is where, which is again, there is a saying in my local language, like जिथे पिकते तिथे विकत नाही, or what grows in a place doesn't sell there. So oops. Yeah, I hope you guys are kind of used to this me dropping off. Oh, we have Finbear joining us from Northwest Asia. Yeah, so I was talking about how you can make money selling when, where, how. So what grows in a place isn't sold in the place. So it is kind of difficult to sell potatoes in Idaho, because most of the people there would be growing their own potatoes. So buy somewhere cheap and sell it at a profit at another place. Like the most common on the internet is buy on Alibaba or AliExpress, uh, and sell it on your own website. Now the other thing you can do is directly link them link Alibaba to it, like your website. So you don't even have to take inventory. You They just sell directly to your customer. When, where, and how much, that is again simple. Buy wholesale and sell retail. um, that is another thing. And if you are living in a good neighborhood with a good rapport with your neighbors, you can kind of have like pooling of goods. Like if you are if you know everyone in your neighborhood buys a certain type of toilet paper, you can buy together at bulk at a discount, and then you can share with each, save on money. So that was the only thing I had a kind of planned, uh, what about talking on this stream. And as you know, like, depends on the chat how crazy this stream can go. So let me catch up with chat. An incentive token for it doesn't make sense to give hex as an incentive token to pulse hex holders, but it, it is possible. Like, there is an already what we call pulse hex pools, where you can, an individual who wants to can lock up or give away a certain amount of hex or any other token for people uh, who are locking up pulse hex. Um, so if somebody is benevolent enough to do that, well and good. But why would someone give away their hex? That's is the question. Um, but anyways, you are going to be able to earn a separate new incentive token by putting liquidity into the hex pools. So that should be good enough. um, so basically what I'm saying is, I am a hex holder and staker. I don't want hex to be given out to people other than who are staking hex. So, and I think most of the people would agree. So that's my thought about it. Just having a incentive token is good enough. Like, just, yeah, yeah, it can be just a meme coin, or you can develop several things on top of the incentive token itself. And we are already seeing it, like other tokens kind of doing it. You can have NFTs representing a locked amount of token, or you can have a burn of the token when you mint a certain NFT. So many things. uh, uh, so there is no audio. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I think, uh, and yeah, Celtex, good morning to you too. uh, and yeah, that's a, like, my logical point about it. But the other thing was, yeah, the hex USB-C chart. I want to share it because I do kind of TA. And like, I like to show off when I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I just keep quiet about it. That's how you become a good crypto influencer, right? So let me just share on screen my X chart. Where is it? So I hope you guys can see it. See, so beautiful. Like, see, I when I streamed on Monday, I told we are seeing we are getting close to the lower Bollinger Band. We may see an uptrend, and we are kind of. But again, still don't think is completely bullish. The MACD is still pointed downwards, so this might be kind of a bull trap. Still see resistance at 3 cents. Uh, how much resistance we will see, nobody knows. This is all I call it as tea leaf reading. But I just like to see green candles, and of course these are Heiken-Ashi candles, so they are not actually the same color as normal candles. Let me see how it looks on the normal candle chart. Yeah. So this the chart looks kind of different when you use, and so I prefer these. So um, so that was regarding it. And so if you are planning on doing something or buying hex for this weekend, I think we are getting a good price. I know there are people still saying we can go to 1 cent and even sub 1 cent, but uh, as a hex holder, I choose to ignore them. Speaking of ignoring, like it's like in the past few days on Twitter, I've been ignoring or muting a lot of people. Uh, but I think in these times, like, we know who are the real Hexicans, and I hope people have been here long enough to identify people who come into the community as Hexicans and all gung ho about being staked, etc. And then they launch their own project, and then later they start shit talking Hex. So I would so basically what I'm saying is, if you're not seeing the signs, you will know when things are obvious. So I prefer not to even mention their names, uh, but those who know. So yeah, I suggest muting them or just not engaging with them. Uh, and that applies to me too. Like when I come up with my token, which you guys know, like the optimum yield aggregator token. Oh yeah, maybe my feelings will change. Till then, yeah. Mm, other than that, I don't know. I guess most of the other people have already talked about the Infura issue with MetaMask. They have started tracking IP addresses. Now, I think one simplest thing you can do is just use a VPN. So, um, to avoid your IP being tracked. Second one, I think now I know people hate using the Brave browser, but it is still kind of better than nothing. And it does have, I think, in settings there, privacy and security, where it generates a new IP address, or was it a MAC address, while handling your traffic. Um, I have to still research into it, but simplest thing is use a VPN. Second best thing you can, rather the best thing you can do is not use Infura. uh, that's the simplest. Now it's a bit difficult. uh, K4K crypto has already put out a tutorial. So if you are not aware how to change your Infura settings, RPC settings, go watch that video. I can't find it right now. Uh, but oh, we have Ballet Brand joining us. Love to you too, and a happy, very happy Thanksgiving to you. Um, um, where was I? Yeah, we already talked about Infura, MetaMask setting. Uh, and by the way, guys, there is a official Black Friday sale going on for Trezor. Now, we advocate using a hard wallet always. So, if you are going to buy a Trezor, which is kind of, I find it better than Ledger. So, I buy that. Uh, go go to the official Trezor website. Don't buy from third parties. All that good stuff we have already talked about. What else do you have? Hmm, yeah. The other thing people were discussing is basically onboarding new people. You know, kind of what is the best method to onboard new people into Hex. I think the simplest way is to give away some Hex to people. And if you can, and right now I think the ETH gas fees are quite affordable. Mm. So you can, if you want to, just give some Hex away, and that should be good for onboarding people. Um, Now, I was thinking like the other thing you guys can do is if you have a business, uh, use Hex as cashback points. Like uh, just like some part of the profit margin you can give back as Hex. Like, so if you are going to sell something that was $10 at $15, why not just mark up the price to $17 and give back $2 of Hex uh, as cashback points. So you they can, one thing it does is kind of you get some kind of, it's, I think it's kind of forced loyalty. Like they come back to you to use those cashback points. Or so that's one thing I'm thinking about. Second thing that's going on is right when I was talking about using Trezor, I just got a pop-up on my browser regarding a Ledger Black Friday sale. And so yeah, everything is being tracked on the internet. And so, but for me, I hate Ledger because I bought a Ledger Nano S and I used it like 5 or 6 times and it just died on me. Like first it, one of the buttons stopped working, and secondly after that it just died completely. So I don't recommend a Ledger. I am a Trezor fan now. Uh, Second thing we were talking about, I think good about onboarding is the Hex postcard. Uh, if you are following Davin, or Hex Futures or Eco Builder. They are the same guy. He runs the he and Togash. They run this Hex postcard thing. Um, you they are sending out postcard to people. I was just wondering if instead of normal postcard we could just send greeting cards mm, for Christmas uh, with a Hex logo uh, or a hex.com QR code on that. Like, what do you guys think? Like Christmas or New Year greeting cards, they like people are like would be less kind of suspicious, like why I'm getting this mail, a random hex.com ad, in, instead just getting a Hmm, and crypto cash. Yeah, see, crypto cash cashew also has a similar experience with ledger. Yeah, man, like I don't get it. Like these devices are meant to store millions of dollars worth of value, and the product quality is that cheap. Like, and I think Ledger is manufactured in China, so assembled in France. Anyways, switch to Treasure if you are. What else? Uh, so basically, that's all I wanted to say. But I'm waiting for Frank to join, so I'll be continuing to talk about something. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, in general, self improvement. One of the books that I recommend is Dark Psychology by um, what was it? Dark Psychology by Corporate Machiavelli. Um, or if you go to corporatemachiavelli.net, there is this 55 essays. What his book is based on. So I just wanted to cover some of the points discussed in this book, and one of the thing is about it is being cunning, or facets of cunning. So, so it says that, yeah, cunning is a competency, and it is subdivided into five parts, according to him. So, which is the analytical mind, charm, persuasion, uh, mask wearing or power talk, and intimidation, or bullying. So I just wanted to point out the first part, which is an analytical mind, which is quite necessary. So I'm again, this is from Illimitable Man. So here we go. You must be able to read body language and vocal tonality accurately, and be able to understand the covert subtext behind any overtly spoken words. As an illimitable man said, communication is multi-layered. You should always understand what is being said, what is truly meant, and what possibly be implied. So that that's what I wanted to highlight. Like, when you are listening to people, reading tweets, etc., you have to get the subcontext of what people are saying. Mm, and this applies to me as well. For me, I'm just here trying to pump my hex bags. No, no, not really. I'm in this for the community. Like, where else can I find health of this group of healthy individuals who to conduct social experiments on? So I am in this for the community. Anyways, it's been half an hour. I'm going to keep this stream short because um, what else do we have to talk about? Mm, and what else is coming up? La la la, nothing else. So I guess people are starting to drop out already. Uh, I'm going to keep the video short at about 40 minutes, which is around 9 or 10 minutes more. Uh, in these next 9 minutes, I think I will promote a little bit of other streams. If you guys, the other stream I promote is Hex Foodies, which you haven't already, please do join and subscribe. Uh, have you ever been to an Hex meetup? I not I did kind of have a Hex meetup planned, and we had it in Manila. We were like 7 or 8 people. Uh, I guess Super Hex Win was there and some other members. Uh, you guys don't know if we shared some pictures of it on the HexAsian stream. So yeah, it feels amazing to be around people who share similar views. So yeah, it was fun. As far as other meetups, I wish I could join, but I have visa issues. So hope someday I will be able to join a bigger meet, in, maybe in Vegas, or but I think they have already planned a meetup and having that hex cruise for the third anniversary. I think it's in Vegas or Los Angeles. A cruise, KSB.TV. They are the one, and ABIT Hex. I think they are collaborating to have a hex cruise. So hope me, not this year, but hopefully I'll be able to join next year. Yeah, it feels good. Mm, Just what else? As far as the ban on crypto in India, there isn't a real ban as such. Uh, yeah, it is more of lip service, but thing is, I think I what what was the term? Richard already kind of tweeted about it's kind of a I cool down or no, chilling effect. It's called the chilling effect. So even though it is not completely banned, but uh, like the banks realized that their market is being affected, so they are choosing to mm, kind of make things difficult on buying crypto. and they are already kind of scaring people with just like they send out emails or letters like you have to KYC again, even though you have not done anything new or different. So it kind of is giving a chilling effect. But even at that, uh, crypto in India is kind of slowly growing, and with like digital payments, uh, India is quite progressed now. So like I've heard even street hawkers have a QR code you can use to pay. So we are moving ahead better with digital payments. CBDC, like yeah, India has been working on it uh, for a long time, even before CBDC became popular, and mostly to have a payment system independent of SWIFT, mainly to facilitate the trade between the in the BRICS group. If you know the BRICS group, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So uh, now it's BRICS plus. I think some of the Middle Eastern countries, I think Saudi Arabia and Oman are joining. So they were already working on it. CBDC, like the government already has control on the digital payments. So the purpose of it is kind of uh, uh, I don't know why a CBDC would be necessary, but in a way it's kind of a good thing that you don't have to have an account with a commercial bank. You have a account directly with the central bank when it comes to CBDC. So kind of one middleman going away, which is kind of why there is a pushback on CBDCs in general. Like banks don't want to lose their customers. Like if if each individual has their direct tie with the Federal Reserve or the Reserve Bank of India in India, like then what is the purpose of normal banks? Which actually should be the case, right? Like why do we need separate banks? Like yeah, we have like the Reserve Bank has enough funds and enough technology to support the transaction between people directly. What is the need of these middlemen? So CBDCs, I don't think they are going to come, and even if they do come, like I don't know why anything would be different. And actually, if there can be a direct on kind of an on-chain bridge, or it's kind of an oxymoron on-chain bridge, but if there is a bridge, a decentralized bridge directly connect, which will allow you to swap CBDCs with crypto, whichever it may be, then it would be in general a good thing for crypto. The government control aspect of it is of course bad, but we don't have to depend on Tether or a Circle to have stable coins. That would be a good thing. But yeah, and what they are planning isn't even you can't call CBDCs. Like I think I told talked about it on an earlier stream that these aren't CBDCs. These are food vouchers, which have an expiry date, which you can only use to buy certain things which the government can allow, and in quantities which the government will allow. So uh, Like Richard Hart likes to say that there is something called just in time security, JIT. So if they arrive, we will see how to handle them when they arrive. But I don't really think they are going to be a bad thing. Uh, hmm, what? Oops. See, this is when we know how that the channel is growing when you start seeing bots entering the chat. That's when you know your channel is growing. La la la. Mm, 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 mm. What else do you have? Yeah, I am kind of running out of talking points. Um, I I waited for. Uh, Let me channel my inner energy to get some good content. Making waves regarding. Uh, if you don't know the answer of it, the standard answer for when pulsion is 4 more weeks. That's the. I don't know. Like it will happen when it will happen. Uh, but there are changes or updates happening to Ethereum 2.0. You have to kind of roll with the punches, right? So, and I don't know if anybody talked about it. They are uh, implementing EIP 4844. I now it's going to be uh, crypto may maybe or may not be, we don't know. And we have Hex on air joining us. uh, Nice to see you. uh, Having his cup of coffee. mm, so yeah, EIP 4844, just Google it. So like I think I already said this, like Ethereum has changed their game plan regarding how scaling should be done. So they are going to focus on increasing throughput through second layer solutions. Um, so so 4844 EIP 4444 is different. It will take another 5 years, but I think that one is regarding dank sharding. But this one is more regarding facilitating transaction for optimistic rollups, as well as mainly optimistic rollups, but I think it encompasses ZK rollups as well. So they are going to again change the gas fee structures or costs that would make like getting in and out of these layer twos cheaper, thereby taking load off the main chain. But I that's the thing. The more it's like giving, when you get more bandwidth, you tend to utilize more bandwidth. So I don't know whether it will be helpful in reducing fees, because when fees come down, the arbitrage opportunities go up, and when arbitrage opportunities go up, transactions go up. So again, that takes away, that increases the gas fees. Hopefully it won't, mm, it will kind of reduce fees. I'm still kind of salty regarding that one protocol which is minting tokens unnecessarily and increasing gas fees, and are kind of bragging about it that we are burning ETH. Like, how is it good for your holders of your man? The more I listen to crypto people, I'm like, I am convinced that we are living in an upside down world, like, which is kind of true. We have our, I think it was called the dipole shift, where the magnetic poles of the magnetic poles of the earth shifted. But man, everything is upside down, like, and we are, mm, even more like disgusting is those puff pieces that are being put up regarding SBF. Oh, he was trying to save the world, but his plans were thwarted by bad actors. No, he was the bad actor. Live up, at least tell the truth now and be spared of the wrath. So bad, man. Uh, Sorry. Tech dude, I just did the TA in the beginning of the stream, so we can never know for sure whether hex price will be going lower. I think we are kind of 2.5 cents or as a big good level of support. I would suggest I always, two things in crypto, uh, DCA and DTA. That for DCA is dollar cost average, that is keep buying small amounts regularly so your price kind of averages out. uh, and DTA, don't trust anyone, uh, with the caveat, don't trust, verify. So even don't even trust what I'm saying, just verify what you by with reason what I'm saying. Yeah, man. They won't, you won't see, like, you know like people got choked to death for selling loose cigarettes, and the one who has committed a million billions of dollars in theft is getting away with it. It just, I feel sad, man. I don't know what to do. Nothing I can do right now. But when I come in power, everything will change and it will be off with your head. Let's see. Mm, so we talked about EIP as well. Yeah, they changed. Yeah, they already changed their whole roadmap of ETH 2.0. Yeah, uh, crazy, man. Anyways, we are hanging around the 50 minutes mark. Anything? So there are two positive hex camps: the OGs living on dividends, and the next school hexicans who want to chance at 1 cent hex. Yeah, I get that, but see, Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Everybody wants the moon, but nobody wants to buy. That's what I say. Like, just keep dollar cost averaging. I still don't believe we will see 1 cent hex, man. Mm, next school or like new. I get it. New school hexicans, next gen hexicans. Um, w- w- yeah, what's a few cents on a way to $100? So just keep buying and staking, and if you can, like now there are other ways of buying hex. Basically, you can buy those perpetual contract tokens, Maxi. I keep forgetting all the names: Maxi, Desi, Lucky, Base, or Trio. So that way you can buy staked hex directly, saves up on gas fees, plus you are getting a better share rate. Or you can buy HSIs on OpenSea or on the Hedron auction. So yeah, like mm, yeah, so many new tokens now, Grumpy and Sneezy. I won't be surprised if they added those as well. They are, like, I like the Dode, but yeah, too many tokens, man. The other one, Poly and Water. Uh, see, I feel like Hedron. I get it. Like it has its use case, but to pump the price of Hex, the simple thing is people buying Hex is the only thing that actually increases the price of X. Or if there is some smart contract that buys up Hex. Yeah, the other thing, um, Pulse Doge, ASIC, Bitcoin, Pulse, Bitcoin. Uh, uh, yeah, which by the way, I like it, like, and take some, like, the reason hexicons are being given so many airdrops is like people know that we have money to buy other tokens, or other crypto to buy other tokens, and they already know that we are like our brains are already trained to hodl token, so which is good for their token. And we have seen so, but as regards to Pulse Doge, yeah, I got a certain amount for free, which I'm still salty that the people I onboarded got more Pulse Doge than I did. So because of the distribution system, so personally don't like it. I hold it. Whatever I claimed, I haven't sold any. As far as the ASIC, I didn't convert any Pulse Doge to ASICs. I minted an NFT of ATM, which we can later convert to ASIC. I am going to wait for a couple, at least 3 4 halvings. Then I'll mint some ASIC tokens and then get the why I don't like it is you have to transact every month to start mining and stop mining Pulse Bitcoin. I don't like spending ETH on unnecessary gas transactions. So whatever. Um, yeah, the I hate Zen protocol like to the core. So now you mentioned it. but please don't ever mention that name in front of me again. I usually delete the thing. Hmm, like, yeah, and it, what a beautiful chart that coin has made going down and down. See what actually this is the basic, like people, whatever people may say, people are investing in crypto to make money, and the only way you make money in crypto is if people buy the token and hold it for a long time. There is just there isn't much in incentive to buy the token. When people buy, when you can mint as much as token as you want without any consequence, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, now I'm not trying to fur your bags, dude. But you are just trying. You just hate Zen, dude, because you are. um, Yeah, I'm a Richard Hart fan to the core. So don't talk about that token in front of me. Mm, what else can we talk about? Ah, I was looking at the Bitcoin chart as well. Uh, I'm having a feeling this is kind of a bull trap. We will. I think there we had a slight pump from. Let me see if I can chart it on trading view now. Even trading view is like where XBTC. I don't even want to load the chart, man. It's but what is it? Uh, FTX brought BTC to 15%, and what needs to happen? Okay, look, man, they will always try to come up with some kind of which will bring it down to 11K. Does it? Hmm, I don't know. I think like the most common tactic is some China banning Bitcoin for the nth time. That would always kind of works, or maybe they will release another common tactic is um, what was that? Tether isn't backed enough by USDC, or Tether is not backed by enough USD. Like that was another common tactic to FUD. Then I think next one would be the Fed reserve rates going up, uh, which I think we will see another 0.75%. I think it's to sound more intelligent. It's 75 bips uh, increase. So, but I think the declaration would come around the 10th or 12th of December. Another failed ETF in US. I don't know whether there was any. Uh, Now, if you're on Telegram and you follow news there, I use Unfolded. Uh, Wait a minute, and why does it? No, wait, let me see if there is any. There is crypto lender Matrix Port targeting 100 million in funding at 1.5 billion in evaluation. Like, I don't know what kind of people listen to the like invest in such crypto lenders. Like, then there is another one like Binance allocates 1 billion for its crypto recovery fund. Uh, Again, like, wait, wait a minute. Let me share present this. So yeah, what's this? 25th November options. Op- Open interest by strike price. So again, people are going long again. Like, so it's slowly increasing. So we have a decent amount of longs going up. So yeah, classic bull trap. Go- Let's see how things pan out. The lunar new year selling. The lunar new year is still very far away. I think it's around February. So, but before that, there will be Christmas selling. People, like I said, like people tend to sell to buy real world stuff. So we will see stuff being like a dip. So so from what that's how money is made, man. Liquidations on both sides, and it's definitely more profitable to liquidate longs. So we'll have a slight run up. I think I don't even know what price Bitcoin is right now. But yeah, so let me. I hate going to coin ranking sites. Let's see. I'll just yeah. So right now we are at. Oh, I'm not sharing this. So here we are. This is the 1 year chart for Bitcoin. If we look at the 3 year chart, hey, we are still up about 90%. So, like you said, if you have a 3 year time frame, you are always going to be in profit in crypto. How much is a different story, but it's all good. Let's go to a lower time frame. Like, how do I change this to? This is the past month. So let's see if we can. I think the average price has been 18K. So we may see. I don't think we can see 18K again. in the next 7 days. I yeah. So currently we are at 16,455.60. I Let's see if there will be resistance at 17k. So let's see. Hopefully, I think we will get. Can someone in chat? Yeah, we can say we can have. I hope 17,500, maybe another top kind of where a bull trap is kind of triggered. Or I think we already saw the open interest. I think we'll see another bull trap at 18k. Let's see. I personally, I don't like. I have a little Bitcoin, not worth transacting in, but yeah, I just keep it as a memory, as not to FOMO into crypto ever. Like, so I hold it on my portfolio. Mm, Yeah, and I'm still in profit on it, so I'm not selling anything. So let's see. I'm not buying or selling anything. Like moving that into crypto until Pulsion launches. Um, Sitting on a lot of dry powder, man. Let's see how they. Then CZ mentions decentralization, but Binance is nothing decentralized. Like, yeah, that's hypocrisy is like the norm in crypto. You can't tell me. Like, but even like decentralization has to start at a centralized point. Hopefully, someday we will have a better decentralized world. Hopefully, like that's the rule of power. Like once you get it, nobody wants to give it up. So right, I think like the biggest kind of what you call it, this that CZ came out like ordering FTX, like we don't care about uh, smaller exchanges. I found it funny, man. That's why. Anyways, it was nice talking to all of you guys. I hope I provided some kind of value to you guys. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment what you liked, what you did not like, anything. Like it just encourages me to go do more live streams. Um, Other than that, have a nice weekend. See you guys later. Peace. Oops. Where the hell it is? Oops. Okay. Bye bye.